I'm Amy,
Hi, I'm Hunter.
and this is a podcast about our local yarn shop, West 7th Wool in Fort Worth, Texas. How's it going?
It's going good. I'd get situated there. I'm good now.
All right.
Uh-huh.
So, usually we start the podcast with events that are going on.
That's correct. Let's see, we don't have a lot of classes this month because it's the holidays. You know, people are busy,
Yeah, they're
instructors
busy.
are in and out of town, so we don't have a whole lot that we're offering this month. However, we are offering a felted Christmas soap class. It's, what is it? It's reindeer and snowmen.
Yeah, so you'll be using roving to felt designs on a bar of soap,
Mm-hmm.
which is pretty popular.
Yeah.
Popular thing to do with roving.
Mm-hmm.
Just one more thing you can do.
Mm-hmm. And then we did offer a Fair Isle hat class, but that filled up already, so unfortunately that's full.
Yeah, we do have our children's knitting classes for 10 and up on Saturday mornings still.
Mm-hmm.
And then as far as classes coming up, we've got some fun things in January. You can go to our website and check those out. We also have a guest instructor coming in. Ann Budd is returning.
Yep, she's going to be coming back the end of February, so it's going to be February 25th and 26th.
Mm-hmm. And on that Sunday, the 25th, she's going to be teaching 2 3-hour classes. You can sign up for one or both. The first one is going to be
Happy Heels.
Happy Heels. She's going to talk about 3 different heels to go with your socks. Ones that maybe fit you the best, or that fit your style of sock the best.
Mm-hmm.
The second is
designing your own knitwear.
Yeah. Whether you want to design the perfect sweater for yourself, or a hat, or a scarf. A lot of people come in and they want to do a sweater that fits them. Like, I really like a certain, I've made a certain sweater pattern, but I want the arms longer, or I want the body longer, I want more shaping. So I'm probably going to take that one.
Very nice.
Yeah. So that's on Sunday, and then on Monday...
Then Monday is going to be a skirt class.
Yeah, Ann Budd's designed several skirts, several knitted skirts, and she's going to be doing, it's not a custom one, it's called a skirt for all seasons, I think.
Yeah, that sounds correct.
So it might be a combination of several of her different patterns, kind of, maybe.
And that class is going to be 6 hours long, and lunch will be provided, correct?
Yeah, and it'll be on a Monday when the shop is usually closed. So that'll be kind of fun to come in on a day that we're not usually open to the public.
If folks show up and they want to shop,
Yeah.
I'll let you in.
I mean, you can still buy stuff,
I'll take care of you.
but we're not usually open.
Yeah, no.
All right. And then we have a few trunk shows coming up in the winter.
That is correct. We do have a trunk show from January 25th to February 4th. We're going to have a Round Mountain trunk show.
Round Mountain Fibers is sending us some of their finished items. And then March 2nd through 11th is going to be a Woolfolk trunk show.
Say that again.
Woolfolk.
Woolfolk. I trip over that one sometimes
Do
a
you?
little bit.
Well, there's an audio podcast called Woolful.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should I say in those two fast?
Woolfolk.
You think they talk about Woolfolk on Woolful?
Woolful.
They probably do.
Uh-huh. You could sprain your tongue that way.
Right. Okay, so the Woolfolk Trunk Show is going to be March 2nd through the 11th, and they'll send in items that we'll display, and you can have a look at some really beautiful finished items. Plan your next Woolfolk project. Right.
All right, so let's go ahead and move on to new products.
New products. Well, we just had a trunk show with the Yarn Carnival folks from Austin. And they brought with them some new colors. And we were able to snag a few that didn't go with the trunk show.
That is correct. So, these are Shakespeare themed. Here is A Rose by Any Other Name.
I really like that one. It's really beautiful
Could you hold on to
tonal
that?
red. Yeah, thanks. Really like this one.
Good Night, Sweet Prince. There. Barrel Rider. Is that a new one or is that? Oh, this is Sugar Skulls.
Barrel Rider's new to us. I think she's done it before. It's just new to us.
Okay.
We haven't had.
Oh, and then this one.
Ooh, there was only one left of this one.
Yeah, we got the last one. It's called Needles and Cones.
It's this year's their Christmas colorway, and since there was only one left, we thought we'd give it away for a prize on the podcast today.
Mm-hmm.
So to win that skein of yarn, what you need to do is subscribe to the podcast, and in the comments section below on YouTube, tell us what your
We totally should have planned this out before hitting the record button.
tell us if you knit gifts for Christmas, and what your favorite Christmas gifts to knit would be.
Does it count if it's a gift to yourself?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
If you don't knit gifts for Christmas, I don't. I don't need that kind of pressure.
Yeah, I mean, I'm too
say-
busy.
Say no. You could still win. Just comment. No, I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody got time.
Mm-hmm. I think that gifts to yourself are a thing. You can say, I gifted myself a pair of socks.
That would be a great yarn for a pair of socks too. It's the high wire 3-ply
Mm-hmm.
fingering weight.
Mm-hmm.
Be great for a sock head hat. Anything really.
Yeah, absolutely.
Blend it in with some other colors.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what other? We also got some new colorways for us of the Goat Roper mini skeins.
Well, this is the first time we've even had the Goat Roper mini schemes at all.
That is
so-
not true.
Oh,
We had the
well, we have the
four-packs.
but that's like a kit.
It's just a 4-pack of the
this
coordinating
is-
colors, and
I'll-
these are singles.
I'll rephrase. This is the first time we've had them available
As singles.
individually.
Right.
So here are just some of the colors. We have 17 or 18 colors, I believe.
Those are beautiful. And what's the fiber content on that?
Okay, it is 80%. Yeah, 80% merino, 10% cashmere, and 10% nylon. So this would work for socks, for example. If you wanted to get a little pop on the heel and toe, there you go.
So you could do some really nice color work projects with those.
Mhm.
So the yolks of a lot of different sweaters have some really nice color work blends
Mhm.
going on. Some nice ferrule stuff.
Cool.
All right. Another thing that's new to us is this cool Acreworks swatch gauge. It's clear and it's got a cutout so that when you do your swatch,
It's just.
which we all do, our swatches diligently,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now.
it makes it much easier to see how many rows and how many stitches you have because it's kind of highlighted in this box. Neat,
Yeah.
huh?
That is very neat, and I'm sure that in
Have
all
you-
my swatching,
Have you used one yet?
I have not used one of those, but I have knit a test swatch. Full disclosure, for the first time. I tell customers all the time to knit a test swatch, but I never do it myself. But I finally have had to do it. But I just measured it with my wrist ruler.
Oh, nice.
So yeah.
Some more new things we got in are some cool new bags from Jen,
Mm-hmm.
who is one of our knitting instructors, but she also is the person behind the Mommy Sew bags. And these bags are a great size for socks or any other small little project. You can probably fit fingerless mitts And these are great. I have one that I put in my purse.
Mm-hmm.
So it just fits right in my purse and I take it everywhere with me. This one is little alpacas wearing sweaters. And they're cute fabrics on the inside too. Really cute Christmas. These are little Santa gnomes. Adorbs. And on the inside, the fabric is Christmas ornaments. This is a really cute little Christmas sock bag.
Adorbs.
I said it. I won't take it back. These are cute little sheep. And one of them even has a little ball of yarn. Trails around with it. Cute little coordinating inside. And this one, these are socks for your sock knitting bag. On the inside are high top tennis shoes. Those are just some cute new bags that Jen dropped off.
Those are really cute, Amy. She also provided us some new DPN holders, both 6-inch and 8-inch, and I picked out a few examples I wanted to show you guys. Here we have skulls. Here we have monsters. Oh, here we have spiders. Little spiders right there. Robots and rocket ships. And then like superhero stuff. So I thought those were nice.
So these are like your male themed?
Those are just
knitting?
cool.
They are just cool. Don't you think the sock bag is cool too? The
Stock bag is nice.
sock bag's nice.
But those are cool.
Okay, these are cool. These are cool and very useful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have that much new. We have some things on order that are coming in.
Yeah, and you want? Should we talk about it a little bit?
Nah, let's wait.
No?
Wait till next time.
Stay tuned, folks.
Stay tuned.
All right.
Watch again.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, you have any finished objects?
Let's see. I finished my socks I've been working on. I've showed you guys a couple of times now. I don't have them with me today, but I have some pictures, and I'll just drop them into the podcast so you can see what they look like.
Oh, sounds like magic.
Mm-hmm.
Podcasting, editing work, magic.
Mm-hmm. It's just, the skill level is insane. Too much?
No, yeah. I don't have to do it, so it is magical.
Yeah, that's going to be the rest of my afternoon.
You are so good at that.
You see what they do to me? This is how they get me to do things. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Right.
so I have a couple of finished objects.
Okay, show us your finished objects.
Well, first, I've been working on these fingerless mitts for one of my little ones. She chose, this is mustache yarn from last year's DFW Fiber Fest. She chose everybody, all 4 of us chose a color. I may have chosen more than one color.
Wait, what?
For myself, but Ellie chose these, and I forget what the colorway is called. But these, she wanted fingerless mitts, but she wants them to go all the way up. So they're basically sleeves. So.
Did you try those on?
No, because they're too small for me. She's almost 9, so but I can put them on like this. So
I'll try them on.
no, you're not gonna stretch out her little mitts.
I'll
That's crazy.
Make it so she can grow into them.
No. I did them 2 at a time. So I did some little decreases right here too, just like real sleeves. So, and they do on her. They go all the way up, so she can wear them with short sleeves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I actually went upstairs and stole these out of her room this morning because she's already been wearing them.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a couple of rows shy of those turning into sweaters, I think. Just keep going up.
Just keep
up.
going.
Yeah.
Are there sleeve up sweaters?
you could make that a thing.
You can make that thing.
Uh-huh.
All right.
There you go.
The other thing I finished is this shawl made from the Round Mountain Fibers fingering weight merino in the snowy owl color. The pattern is called Awash with Color by Lavish Craft. We have a lot of patterns from Lavish, but this one is Lavish Craft. And ironically, I knit a pattern called Awash with Color in shades of black and white.
Ho, ho, ho.
So
Didn't know you could do that.
So that's the pattern, and it is fun because it's kind of like, it is a lace. It's lace, but it's like a really modern lace. First of all, the colorway pulls really nicely. But let me put this down and get a little bit closer so you can see. It's got a really fun texture that you can leave kind of open like this, or especially on the edges if you want to really stretch it out and make it do like a really, give it kind of a distressed look, and it kind of ruffles up. You can tighten those, and you can tighten the whole thing, or you can tighten just certain places, and you can kind of play around with it and get a really fun look. And if you don't want those stretched out, you just pull it the other way and they kind of snap right back.
Now, Amy, I thought this was where we feature our finished work.
Mm-hmm.
I can't help but notice you've got some ends that are not woven in there.
You mean, what ends?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean ends?
Mm-hmm.
Put that down.
Mm-hmm. Well, you want me to put this down right
There's
here?
no ends. There's no ends to weave in. It's all done.
No, it's not done.
It's all finished.
That's not done.
It's finished.
That is incorrect.
It's finished. But it's a really nice, open, lacy shawl that you can really play around with and have some fun.
Like that whole time you're manipulating how it is worn. The entire time I was looking at that end, I was distracted. I'm sure that folks who were watching this were probably the same way.
No, it's finished.
Yeah, just staring at that end.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Not at all.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to go. I'll wear it now.
Do you need a tapestry needle?
I'm good. It's done.
I've got one in my bag right here.
What are you working on?
What am I working on right now?
What are you working on right now?
As I dig for my tapestry needle, I'll show people what I'm working on. All right. I really enjoy my time on Sock Island.
It's not a place.
It is a magical place.
Not a thing.
It's like Tahiti.
Sleeve Island's a thing, but Sock Island is not a thing.
Sock Island is a real beautiful
not a
place, and it is my home. That's where I spend this time of year and every other time of year.
All right, go on.
Okay, so I'm working on a biscotti. It's a Hufflepuff sock. It's badger is what the sock is.
Explain that.
It's badger, which is like
From what?
from biscotti.
Is it your Harry Potter house? Is it your Hogwarts house, maybe?
Maybe, but I mean legally, that's an entirely separate thing from this.
I don't think Warner Brothers is gonna come get you.
Okay,
It's
so
all right.
okay. Well, I mean, I just want to take care of biscotti.
And if they do, it's all him and not me.
It's my fault. Okay, so Hufflepuff, yeah, that's me. You know, it's a legit house, despite what you might have heard. So that's one thing I'm working on. I'm just
what sock pattern are you doing?
I'm just doing vanilla sock. I mean, I don't think I'm going to do anything different this time around. I think I'm just going to go with it and do a straightforward sock. I was threatening to go toe up this time, but then I was like, you know what? I really just don't. I was talking about it. I was like, it came time. I was like, I just really like doing socks the way I do socks. I'm just going to keep
Socks.
doing it.
So the other day he was at home and he'd finished his other pair of socks and he's like, and I said, well, I have some sock yarn that I bought for you a few years ago that I just never got around to. You want to just knit that?
That's not my stash. That's your stash.
That's what he said.
And so I saw the yarn, and it was like this. My favorite color's green. So she had gotten some green and brown, I think it was, sock yarn.
No, it was different shades of stripy green.
Oh, that's right. That's what it was. It's even more boring than I thought. It was different shades of green, but just green.
No, it wasn't just one skein of yarn. There were like 3 different skeins of yarn that I've bought.
They were all uninspiring, darling. I was not inspired by your yarn.
Okay, so I tried to get him to knit from stash, but
From your stash. That's not.
No.
This is my stash. I don't know why you're trying to put your stash on me. I went to my stash.
All right, continue.
Mm-hmm.
What else are you knitting?
What else am I knitting? Okay, besides socks, I wanted to. I have not knit a sweater before. I wanted to learn some new things, so I decided to knit a child's sweater, and this is the pattern.
Who's it by?
It is Boy Sweater by Lisa Chemery.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I haven't gotten very far, but I got started. I've already learned some new things. And
I chose that one for him because our friend Dawn made that one, and it turned out really nice.
Thank you for not saying adorbs.
It was totally adorbs.
Okay.
What are you knitting with?
So this I'm knitting with your interchangeable Chiaogus. This is, I think it's like a 6. But yeah.
Oh yeah, because you needed a 16 inch.
Yeah.
So I had I have the 5-inch tips because I prefer those in my hands, but you can't make a size 16 with the 5-inch tips. So we carry the 4-inch tips and the separate cords. So you can get a shorter cord. Is it an 8-inch cord?
I believe it's an 8-inch cord with 2 4-inch needles. 16
tips.
all day.
Yeah, and that makes 16.
Yep.
So.
So this is all I've done so far. So, but I'm already learning new things, some new kinds of increases I haven't really done before. So that is interesting. But I mean, being stuck on Sock Island so frequently, it's kind of hard to get to that because I keep gravitating back towards the sock. But I'm gonna try to make progress on both.
Okay.
So that's what I'm working on. What are you working on?
Well, since I finished one project for one of the children, I'm starting on the next child's, we only have 2, but the next child's project from the yarn from my stash.
Your stash. That is what you picked for
Using
yourself.
stash yarn from Mustache Yarns. Evelyn picked the BB-8 color. She really loves Star Wars and she really loves BB-8. And that's what she picked at last year's Fiber Fest. And I think I was watching Stacy and Anne's new podcast. I think it's called Little Skein and the Big Stash, maybe. But she's doing more of these Star Wars colorways, and you can get them on her website, mustache.com. Support her because she's Texas, a Texas indie dyer, yay! And so Evelyn didn't want fingerless mitts. I've already made her BB-8 fingerless mitts. But she said she'd take a scarf, and at first I was just gonna make her like a long tube and just wrap it around like a scarf. But then I got to thinking, what else? And I suggested a cowl, and she said she really would like a cowl, so I just grabbed a size 2 24-inch, and I have 1 inch of ribbing, and I'm doing a what's called a broken seed stitch, and we'll see how it turns out. So far, it's looking like that. I might switch it up and do some single stockinette. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully she'll like it.
Mm-hmm.
She's pretty knit worthy, so we'll see.
Very nice.
Yeah. And the other thing that I'm working on is I probably should go back to the elephant vest. I think that I stopped. I'm right under the arms, so, and I think the armholes maybe are steeked, so I'm ready to do the steek stitches and continue up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We'll see if I'll get that done before this season's over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that's gonna be slim.
I'm using Rowan felted tweed, which is supposed to be a DK weight, but it's really thin. So I'm using a size 1 needle. So it's taking forever. But they're little elephants. Okay.
It's taking so long. I think that's exactly how it looked the last time I saw it a few months ago.
I thought you said it looked larger.
And
Longer.
no. Sure. Sure. Well, I mean, I don't know how that would have been possible without any work being done, but sure.
Whatever.
Okay. Are you working on anything else?
No.
Yeah, you are working on at least one more thing.
What?
That shawl you're wearing.
It's finished.
It's not finished.
It's finished.
I saw at least 2 ends there.
It's finished.
Mm-hmm. Did you see that? It is
No,
flopping
it's
around right
finished.
there.
Done.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Out of sight, out of mind, right?
Alright, I think that's it for us today.
Uh-huh.
Be sure and subscribe and comment to win that skein of Yarn Carnival yarn in Needles and Cones.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful Christmas yarn. Alright, see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.